My neighbor brought a new date home, called me creepy. Then I heard her yelling upstairs. What happens when someone ignores a warning that could have saved them? I work night security at a downtown apartment building, and I've been here 8 years. My shift is 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., so I notice routines fast. I'm not trying to spy on anyone, but my job is to know who belongs in the building at night. One of the sweetest tenants is Gianna in 4B. She's in college, works part-time, and always says hi when she passes my desk. She usually keeps to herself and comes home early. She almost never brings dates around. Then, last Tuesday, just after midnight, she walked in with a guy I'd never seen with her. Tall, all black clothes, baseball cap pulled low, eyes down. My gut twisted because I knew him. 3 months earlier, during my 2 a.m. rounds, I caught that same guy in our parking garage messing with car doors using a coat hanger. When my flashlight hit him, he ran through the emergency exit. Nothing got stolen, so the manager didn't want to report, but I saved the camera clip anyway. So when I saw him that night with Gianna, I logged him and watched them go up. He left around 2 a.m., fast and quiet. After my shift, I caught Gianna before class. I tried to be careful with my words. Hey, I don't want to scare you, but that guy you brought in last night has been on this property before. She frowned. Like how? I said, I caught him trying to break into cars in the garage. It's on camera. Her face got hard. So you're watching my dates now? She snapped. That's creepy. I told her, I'm not watching you. I recognized him because he tried to commit a crime here. She stepped back and said, this is harassment. I'm reporting you. Then she slammed her door. Back at my desk, I pulled up the old clip and watched it again, hoping I was wrong. I wasn't. I sent the manager a message with a still image and wrote, this person was caught trying car doors before. I never got a reply back. Then, Wednesday around 11 p.m., Gianna brought him back. She wouldn't look at me as they crossed the lobby. He carried a tote bag this time and kept it tight to his side. I didn't say a word. I just logged him again. At 2:40 a.m., the guy left, and on the camera, he kept looking over his shoulder like he was in a hurry. He took the stairs, not the elevator. I stepped outside to scan the sidewalk, but he was already gone. I went back in and pulled up the 4th floor camera, staring at Gianna's door. About 20 minutes later, the whole building went quiet, and then I heard screaming from the 4th floor. Not a normal argument kind of noise. Real panic. I ran up the stairs, radio in my hand, and Gianna's door was wide open, hanging crooked like it had been forced. The hallway smelled sharp, like someone spilled a drink. Inside, her place looked trashed. A chair on its side, drawers pulled out, clothes and papers everywhere. Gianna was on her kitchen floor in pink pajamas, shaking and crying. Her eye was swelling dark, and there was dried blood on her lip. When she saw me, she whispered, he drugged my drink. She pointed with a shaking hand. I woke up and he was going through my jewelry. I tried to stop him, and he hit me. I asked, is he still here? She shook her head. He ran. I looked around and saw what was missing right away. Her laptop was gone. Her purse was gone. A ring box sat open and empty. Even her textbooks were missing, like he grabbed anything he could sell. I pushed the door mostly closed so nobody else could walk in. Then I called 911 on speaker so she could hear it. I told dispatch we had an assault and a burglary. Suspect just fled. Tall male, black clothes, baseball cap, carrying a tote bag. While we waited, I kept my body between Gianna and the doorway. I handed her a clean towel and told her to press it to her lip and breathe slow. She kept saying, I'm sorry, over and over, like she was stuck on one line. I just said, stay with me, help is coming. The police and EMTs arrived fast. I gave the officers my visitor log with the times, the lobby camera shots from tonight, and the old garage clip from 3 months ago. One cop watched the garage clip and said, same guy. Another officer rewound the lobby video and froze it when the guy's face hit the light. That's him, he said. They asked me which exit he used. I pulled up the camera and pointed to the side door and the street angle. The officers ran downstairs. A minute later, I heard yelling outside, then the sound of someone hitting a car hood. I moved to the lobby doors and looked through the glass. 2 cops had a man in a black cap bent over, hands behind his back. On the sidewalk next to him was a tote bag, and one officer pulled out a laptop with a sticker that matched the one I'd seen on Gianna's desk. Gianna saw it too from behind me and let out this short,